Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins discussion video. Minnesota Twins game review. Okay, so we lost. Alright, so I think that's the first and foremost thing, but I don't want to blame the Twins too much in this game. I'll explain why in a second, but realistically, it's a tough loss, right? And I think we did better than I think most people would have thought. Let's put it that way. So, we lost 4-3. Okay, they had 10 hits. We had 6. They had 2 errors, but, it didn't really matter. So, there's a lot of things that went wrong in this game. Not really things that the Twins could control. So, let's go through them. Let's start with this weekend. So, back on June 27th, the Twins played an 18-inning game, right? Against, who was that against? The Rays. They played against the Rays. And 18 innings. We ran out of pitching. We had to use Gibson. He was supposed to start today. So, you pitch 18 innings. Realistically, I don't think many of us expected to do well on Friday. Barrios gave us a shot. We came close. We maybe should have won that game. Who really knows? But we got the win yesterday. We avoided the 3-game sweep. That's the most important thing. Today, what could you really expect, right? So, we were going up against Giolitto. We had a new guy on the mound, Thorpe. And again, that's part of the reason we had to bring him up was because of the 18 innings. And of course, pitching Gibson in that game, he wasn't ready to go today, so we had to use him today. The rain delay was a problem. Obviously, when you're facing Giolitto and you only give up 1 hit, or you only get 1 hit against the guy, you can't expect much. He went 5 innings, got the win. He's 11-2. Of course, he's been good this year, but we had a chance and we made it close. That's all we could ask for, I guess. And I'll explain why here in a second. But Giolitto wins, Thorpe loses, and Clemhawks gets the save. 4-3, as I mentioned. It's a tough loss. It really is, especially when Cleveland won. I think it's an 8-game lead now in the AL Central. They beat Baltimore 2-0 today. What can you really do? I mean, we didn't do well with runners in scoring position. We didn't leave that many guys on base. We only left 4 guys on base, but 2 for 7. Not going to win a lot of games that way, especially when your pitching is decent. It wasn't great. Again, with the rain delay, what can you really expect? But, I mean, Thorpe did great. I mean, for his first major league outing, I'm not giving him a... He pitched good for his first major league outing. Let's put it this way. 5 innings. Gave up 5 hits. That's fine with me. I mean, 2 of them scored. 2 runs scored on a home run. There was a home run. He struck out 7 and walked 2. Not bad. I'll take that. From a rookie in his first time out, I'll take it. Then Duffy. My gosh, why is Duffy pitching? This is what I'm saying. Duffy is coming in every single time after our starter. He's done it like the last 3 or 4 days. What are we doing? Going back to the 18-inning game, he pitched right after Perez did in the 8th inning. Why are we putting him in? I don't trust him that much. I obviously the Twins do, but I thought Harper was our guy to go to after the starter leaves, especially early, like 5 innings. I thought Harper was like the designated 6th inning guy. Who else? I mean, May is good. He's been the 6th or 7th inning guy. Morin and who's the other guy? I forgot. Morin and McGill. I mean, those are middle inning guys. Duffy, I swear, we're trying to use him as a middle inning guy. I don't think it's the right call, and we're paying for it, especially today. 1 inning pitched, or 1.1 inning pitched. He pitched 1 out, and he gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs. That's unacceptable. I mean, his ERA was really good coming into this, but that's because he was in these less pressurized situations. We were still in this game. I mean, giving up the 2, if you go look at the box score, he gave up 2 runs in the 3rd inning. And then after the 5th inning, as I believe when they called the delay, he gave up 2 runs in the 6th inning. We scored 3 runs in the 7th. So we weren't in the game ever. We couldn't, at least give Thorpe a chance or a no decision, get Giolitto out of the win, but we came back. And of course, if he doesn't give up those 2 runs, who knows if we score the 3, who knows how they pitch, but hindsight's 20/20. But you know what I'm saying is, like, why are we putting him out there? Maybe that's just me. Maybe, like, this is obviously my opinion. But, you know, Thorpe pitched amazing. He's got a disgusting curveball. His fastball is good. It can get in there as well. I mean, this guy is good. And I mentioned it, when was it? It might have been, I really don't remember. I mentioned it in one of the videos. Maybe you guys remember. I said Lewis Thorpe, he's a guy that we could pull up, and he could pitch well. He did good. That's all I can say about him. Morin pitched the last 2 outs of that inning. Didn't give up a hit, didn't give up a run. Nothing happened. 2 clean outs. And then McGill came in and pitched the 2 last innings, the 7th and the 8th. And he gave up 1 hit, struck out 3. So he had a solid day. Good for him. But you know what? As much as you can blame our pitching, you know, Thorpe in his major league debut, Duffy giving up the runs, our hitting wasn't good. And like I said, it's hard to win when you only hit 1 time. Well, you get 1 hit. And I don't even know who it was. I mean, we can go through it, I guess, in the plays. Again, I was at work, so I didn't get to see it. First inning, 1, 2, 3. Second inning, 1, 2, 3. Third inning, single. Jonathan Scope got the single in the 3rd inning. That was it. 4th inning, 1, 2, 3. 5th inning, 1, 2, 3. He retired 15 of the 16 batters that he faced. Props to him. I mean, what can you do? No walks. At least, did he walk anybody? I don't think so, right? No walks. No walks. What can you do? I mean, props to him. And, of course, their bullpen just shut it down. Marshall, their guy, fell apart. But you know what? We couldn't capitalize on it. We tried. We almost came back. But you know what? We just couldn't. And, of course, this goes back. We didn't score 6 runs. We didn't score first. We didn't find a way to win. Let's talk about the hitting. I mean, like I said, Scope, number 8 hitter, was the first guy to get a hit in the 3rd inning. He had a no-hitter, perfect game. In fact, going through the first 7 guys. Now, granted, it's only the first 7 guys, but still, you know what? We've had a team that gets on the ball early. I mean, Kepler did not play today, but, you know, he's the guy who swings at the first pitch a lot. Arias swings at the first pitch, or up there in the count a lot. And they just didn't do well today, and it happens. So, you just got to take what you can get. I think we go play Oakland next. Is that right? Odorizzi on the mound tomorrow. This should be fun. Is he on the mound tomorrow? I don't remember. I've been busy with work, but I'll be back now for the next 4 days. Arias, didn't get a hit. He was 0 for 4, so his 10-game hit streak is out of the window. That kind of stinks, but hey, it happens. Polanco, I still like him in the leadoff spot, by the way. Polanco 1 for 4. Cruz went 1 for 4 with a dinger, I believe, right? Yep. 16 on the year, baby. Let's go. He's been solid as of late, especially against the Chicago team. Had 1 hit, 1 run, and 2 RBIs. It was great. Scooped it. He just golfed it, and it went great. But Marwin Gonzalez 0 for 4. Garver 0 for 4. Garver also scored a run. I'm not sure how that happened. Probably got hit by a pitch is my assumption, because he didn't get a walk. So that's my guess. Adrianza went 0 for 2, and then Sano was a pinch hitter, played 3rd base. He went 1 for 2 with an RBI, and it was not a double. So good for him. He got a hit. Scope got the only hit against Giolitto. Good for him, I guess. Good for them to not get no hitter. Obviously, it's only the 3rd inning, but still a good job. And then Buxton hit a double. So I think he's got 22 on the year now. That's solid. You know, it's good to see him back. Obviously, I said this yesterday. When Buxton's in the game, we win more. We're not going to win every game. I think with the situations today of Thorpe, the rain, you know, Duffy giving up the runs, still suffering from their bullpen being depleted, I think, you know, to get back on the right track is good. And we'll get there, right? If we can just struggle through the All-Star break, just struggle to the All-Star break, which is like a week. It's like a week. 2 series, is that correct? It's because July 1st, we get a day off somewhere. I don't know if it's tomorrow or not, but we get a day off at some point, and then we play Oakland and Texas. I believe the next 2 series is. There might be one more in there. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have the schedule in front of me. I'll look it up after this, so don't worry about it. But we have a couple more series. Decent opponents. This will be a good, practice, just like the White Sox. They're about pretty even with the White Sox, I would say. The White Sox aren't bad, playing about 500. Very close to the Indians, actually. The Indians are 7 games above 500, and the White Sox are 2 games below. Not as close as I thought, but they're still right there. We're going to, if we can just trudge into the All-Star break, stay up at the top, and do fine, I think we'll be okay. And then get that 4-day break or whatever, come out swinging, everybody's healthy again, and we can get our pitching rotation back in check. It'll all be good. So just strut, just get to the All-Star break. That's the point. And then, go from there. So that's all I got for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys missed yesterday's video, click above my head. If you did not miss yesterday's video, there should be another video that you can go check out if you missed it or if you're new. I would love to say hi to you, so leave a comment down below. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you enjoy the Twins, if you enjoy what I do here, and we'll see you tomorrow.